Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon, and welcome to Jurassic World Evolution. Today, I will be ranking my favourite dinosaurs. Now, this isn't like a list that says, oh, these are the best ones you have to use. This is just my own personal list. So down in the comment sections, you give me a list of your top 5 favourites and top 5 most least favourite. Hated, even. So kicking off with the Mamenchisaurus. Now, it's an okay dinosaur, but I think out of all these sauropods, it is indeed the worst out of all of them. It's just, its skins are kind of meh. It is a good design though, it is unique, but I just don't really like it. I would pick any sauropod over this one. Not really much to say about it. I mean, you can only release one at a time as well, where most of the other ones you can at least release at least 2. So yeah. That is our Mamenchi here. Yeah, I mean the skin's just kind of meh. The next dinosaur is the Corifisaurus, and I just don't like it. I mean I'm not a fan of its design, its skin. I think see if it had better skins, because it does have better skins than the first game. The first one was terrible. But these ones are still kinda... not really interesting. Like some of the crest colours look really nice, like if we kind of skim through. Like this one has like an interesting crest. That one kind of does. But it's just, overall it's not really a dinosaur I like. I think if it had more of a bright, vibrant pattern like a lot of the other hadrosaurs, it would look better. But it doesn't. Now the Dracorex. I do like this dinosaur, okay? I do like it. I just feel that it's not needed. I just feel like the Dracorex has no reason to be in the game at all. Because we already have Pachycephalosaurus and Stygimolog, and this is a nice skin though. Holy crap, I'll give it that. It does have some kind of nice skins. I just feel like it's not needed, and I don't really think I'd use it in a lot of part builds. I think I would go for Stygimolog, or I'd probably just go with Stygimolog because I prefer it the most. But yeah, it does have decent skin, so it has that going for it, and it is a good design, but it does kind of look kind of wet and waxy. So yeah, it's just my least favourite out of the Pachycephalosaurids. He is kind of cute though. One of our first big boys, Penta Ceratops. Now I know there's some people that might think this is controversial. I know people like Penta, but I just don't. I don't know what it is. There's just something about it just never clicked for me. I don't think it's the size. I don't really know what it is. It's just something about Penta I just never got on board with, even in the first game. I will say it does have better skins, it looks more interesting, but other than that, it's just a really big, weird looking Triceratops, basically. That is how I see this thing. It's like a Chasmosaurus on steroids, and I prefer Chasmosaurus over it, so... Okay, people are gonna hate me for this one. Is the Giga. I just don't like it. I just don't. It's got good sound. That's all I can really say for it. I mean, the skin pattern I hate. Like, in the first game, I hated the skins. I think if it had better skins, it looked better to us. I think if it did have a better skin pattern, I would like it more. The blue is kind of nice, but I just don't really like it. I think it should be bigger. I think the Giga should probably be the biggest carnivore in the game, maybe, because it is a Giganotosaurus. But overall, the design, I just don't like it. Maybe it's the eyes or just something that's... Even if this is like a scientifically accurate Giga, I just don't like it. Like if I compare it to like another game like the Arc Giga, which size-wise is ridiculous, but design-wise is a lot better. And I do hope we get the Dominion Giga. I already know there's a lot of people that have got problems with it, but I like the Dominion Giga. He's gonna fight. I like it more than this. Sorry, Giga. Coming in at number 6 is the Maiasaurus. Now, I wish I could put Maiasaurus lower on the list. Well, or higher, however you want to rate it. Oh, none of them came out with the pattern, but this one's the pattern. See, like, the pattern is too subtle. If the pattern was more brighter, more interesting, then again it also depends on the skin, but if it was less subtle, I'd have liked it. But I will give Maya points for having one of the best social animations in the game. They like kind of bound together like two horses or like something like that. It's really interesting, but it just kind of, God, they're loud. It's a bit of a derp, and the pattern's kind of boring. But I would still say, out of the lower dinosaurs, this is actually one of the ones I actually do really like. There's no dinosaur I hate, but the Giga is probably my least favourite dinosaur, but it's better than the other ones, like design-wise and its skins. But yeah, it's Maya. Now, probably the ugliest dinosaur in the game, Archaeomethyl Minus. I will give it props, as it does have an interesting skin. If you get like a really bright looking one, did we get a bright one maybe? Well no, this one you can see well, look, it's got like the pattern on the tail, then down the back, it's got a bit on the right, it's even got colouring down like on its feet and all around the eyes and stuff, so it does have a nice pattern. But I just don't like it. It's got those horrible little skinny, scrawny arms, it looks hideous, like its model is incredible, I just mean the dinosaur is ugly. But again, this is my preference list, so I'm kind of just writing on what I think. But yeah, I mean, it's like if Kermit the Frog was anorexic and turned into a bird. That is what this dinosaur is to me. An anorexic, birthday Kermit the Frog. And now, a movie dinosaur, the Parasaurolophus. I don't think anyone's been movie dinosaurs yet, have they? That green one is beautiful though. Holy crap. So yeah, if there's been any movie dinosaurs by this point, I'm sorry I did not acknowledge them. It's just I'm used to Parasaur being in the movie. Now, I want to check out that green one, because that green one did look good. So, again, so it actually does have much more than it did in the last game going for it. It has a nicer skin. The pattern's still kind of boring, but it does have a nicer skin. Although, I just don't really like the Parasaur. It's never really been a favourite dinosaur of mine. I think it'd be cool if it could walk on 4 legs and 2, like if it could jump between them. There's actually no dinosaur that does do it. I do know like Iguanodon walks on 2 and then like walks on 4 and runs on 2. I think it'd be kind of nice maybe to see if the Parasaur could do that. But other than that, not really much to say on it. I've just never really been a fan of the Parasaur. And their social, as we can see there, is cute, but it's just kind of boring. Yeah, I think we're going to see it again. Yeah, like it's cute, and it is well done, but it's kind of boring. Yeah, sorry Parasaur, you're just not that interesting to me. Our first aquatic creature now, and it is the Plesiosaur. Now, I know a lot of people love this thing. I do like it. Like, I'm not saying there's anything bad about it. I hate its face. I hate its derpy snake face. That is my problem with the Plesiosaur. This is a nice skin though. The pattern is just really subtle. I think maybe if like the pattern on the back was wider with bigger splotches, it would look better. I do hate the snake face. Like, the reason why I hate it, can we find one that's like more in the light? Okay, you kind of work better. Is how it's got like these kind of scales along its body, like normal like fishy reptile scales, and then as soon as you get to the neck, they suddenly just get gigantic snake-like scales. Which I just don't like how much, like, see if the face scales kind of blended in and got smaller as they went down the neck, and then got to the small body, like to the body it got smaller. I think Plesiosaur would rank better, so it's just its face. Other than that, I do like the Plesiosaur. I think it is adorable, but not in an adorable, please like me more way, just adorable, I'm a wet snake. So yeah, that's what the Plesiosaur is to me, it's just a wet snake. Coming in at number 10 is the Pachycephalosaurus. Now, I do like Pachycephalosaurus. I think I've said that about all of them. Like, I actually do like the dinosaur. But it's just like, okay, it's a good dinosaur. It's a nice size. Its pattern is interesting. But I just love Stygimoloch a lot more. And again, like, I do like the fact that we do have Pachycephalosaurus and Stygimoloch, when to be honest we should probably only have Pachycephalosaurus, because I think Dracorex and Stygi are actually believed more to be adolescent and like the kind of baby stage of this dinosaur. But I just like Stygimoloch better, and I am glad this dinosaur's in the game, but it's just... oh, kind of getting next to the camera. But I do just kind of feel like maybe it could have been better. Its social is kind of cool, so maybe I'm just being a bit too harsh on it, but I'm sorry, you needed a place on the list and you're here. You're on the top... what number is this? Hold on, let me check. I got a list. You're number 79, okay, out of 88. So yeah, you're not good. The next dinosaur is the Sauropelta. Now, it pains me so much because I love the design of this thing. I think it's an absolute beast. But its patterns and skin are terrible. We'll just clip through everybody here, don't worry, it doesn't matter, just... yep, okay. So, it kind of just has like... it looks like a grumpy old man, which is the other problem. But its skins are just... I'm trying to see if there's one that actually... you can kind of see the pattern here, that's the pattern. That's it. Like the dark brown, that's the pattern. It's... but you couldn't have done like some kind of interesting thing, maybe along the back with the spines, or along the tail, like some striping. Nah, that's it. So it kind of just looks like a grumpy old man, and its skins are terrible. That's my only problem with you. Other than that, I do love the design though. I think it's one of the coolest looking creatures in the game. I do love the design. It's just, you could be better. That's your problem, Sauropelta. On to our first aviary species, and it's the Pteranodon. Now, credit where it's due, it is accurate to the Pteranodon, to Jurassic World Pteranodon, but I prefer the Jurassic Park one. And yes, it was added to the game, but its model is literally like they've just ripped the Return to Jurassic Park Pteranodon, and its model doesn't really stand up, like the texture quality doesn't stand up to the current dinosaurs. And I mean, its skins are cool, like I do like how it does have it around the face and all that, but I just would prefer it if it had, like, it looked like this, but had the big head. I do know that this version is actually more scientifically accurate, but I would like if it still had, like, the bigger head, or maybe, like, it could be randomised, some are small head, some are big head. I would like that, that'd be cool. The skins are nice though, I will say, it does have nice skins. But yeah, it's our first aviary species. Pteranodon. Okay, back with another ankylospecies? Ankylospecies? I can't remember the actual word, and it's Polycanthus. Now, unlike Sauropelta, Polycanthus has a great skin. We can see it there on the left. I'll get a better look at that in a minute. But I actually don't really like Polycanthus. It's a dinosaur I never think about. Like, I think, oh, I'm going to add a... what is the actual species? It's... yes, when I want to add an I cannot say the word. When I want to add an ankylosaur species, I never think Polycanthus. I just never do. It did not make an impression on me. Its skin is nice. It is kinda cute, but I just never think about you. You're not a priority to me, so this is why you're here. You're number... you're number 76 on the list, so, okay. Now, if Sauropelta had a skin like this, Sauropelta would be definitely nowhere near this point on the list. Definitely. And I mean, their social, what we're going to see here, is just kind of... it's not really interesting, which is also a problem Sauropelta had. Whereas it's... I mean, that's all it is. Now, with the big boy, the Dreadnoughtus. Dreadnoughtus is one of the sauropods I do like, and when I think, oh, I want to add a sauropod to the park, the first two I think of is Brachiosaurus, then Dreadnoughtus. But Dreadnoughtus doesn't really strike much of a chord with me. Like, I would want to put it somewhere else on the list, like in a better spot. But again, it comes down to the skins. I mean, the skin is kind of... the patterning is okay, but colour-wise, it doesn't have the best. I do like its roar though, how it sounds like someone is choking while playing a trombone. So that's interesting. Oh, there goes a goat. The goat is the #1 species, by the way. Yeah, nothing can beat the goat. Is that Penta dead? It looks dead. Anyway, Dreadnoughts we're talking about. So, yeah, it's a decent dinosaur, but out of all the other sauropods, like if I'm comparing it just to the sauropods, this is where it's one of the least favourite ones. So, sorry Dreadnoughtus, but this is where you're stuck. You're stuck here, my friend. And on with another sauropod, the Diplodocus. Now, Diplodocus is a pretty liked dinosaur. I like Diplodocus, but it's just kinda there. Like, that's what I mean, it's just kinda there. I don't really have much to say about it. I'm trying to think what to say. Like, okay, its skins are okay. A bit dull, a bit tame. I would like a lot of the sauropods, the issue I have is they've tame skins. I would like it if a sauropod had like a really crazy bright skin, like some of the carnivores do. Like, I get why they don't have it, but I mean the skin is just kind of boring. And overall, I mean, I keep wanting to stop saying I mean. I'm sorry I keep saying that, but I'm just struggling to say things for it. It's just kind of, it's a Diplodocus. There you go. Oh wow, that one has an interesting black bit on its head though. Why does that have that and it doesn't have a pattern anywhere else? Huh. That's really weird. But Diplodocus, sorry I can't say much about it. I think maybe it's because it's just kind of meh and it has a boring social and I hate them on Arc. Maybe that's what's influencing me here. Yeah. They are cute in a derpy way though, so I'll give them that. They are derpily cute. So that will be the lowest 15. I am going to do this in parts because there's 88 species to get through. This is a lot, so there may be, I might try and get more done because I don't know how long this video is going to be, but yeah, that is the lowest ranked, my lowest 15. So this has been from 88 to 74. There should be another video continuing this out very shortly, so I hope you all have a lovely, wonderful day, and remember to like and subscribe.